everyone. Welcome to M&M Reacts. I'm M.
I'm N.
And today we're watching Foundation Season 3, Episode 6. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, what did you think of last week?
Big episode. I think that was the type of episode that I've been waiting for a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. It felt like the catalyst for really the back half of the season. The ball has now been pushed down the hill, and it is steadily gaining speed. And I suspect that each of these next episodes, I think it's just going to be, I think they're all going to be bangers from here on out. I mean, I don't know how they can't, after what the Mule did. It seems like, a strong response is going to be immediately initiated. And I'm really excited to see where that response comes from and what that is. Gale and Demerzel teaming up, that's going to be pretty crazy. Dusk is I feel like he's kind of like the not the black sheep, but the wild card this season, in the sense that this is a guy that is supposed to expire in a few days, which I do not think he will. I think he will go past
he's the only Cleon left now.
Yes. Yeah, generally. And he has access to this super weapon that I think is going to be used at some point in the season. I still maintain that it's going to end up horribly.
Yes.
But there's that. And one of the main parts is Hari Seldon in the on New Terminus. I think that the vault's about to open again. That they kept talking about that. So
Hari comes back for the 25th time.
Right. Right. So with all these things happening, I have absolutely no idea what could happen. I just think that there's going to generally be a lot of chaos, and I don't really see any specific ways out of it. Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, and there's a lot of side storylines that I'm still really interested in, like seeing Day now free and doing what he wants to do. I'm really interested to see kind of who he becomes outside of the Cleon structure. Magnifico with Beta and Tauren, she wants to use him sort of as she's attached to him, so not necessarily maliciously, but she does want to use him a little bit as a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really interesting, because I think he is starting to feel differently around them, because they're kind of just treating him like a human, unlike the Mule did. When he's right this, they're saying, I'm free. He still might, I get it, he still might be playing them. I understand that. But my point to that, where I was getting to, was I wonder how he's going to react to them kind of using him as a bargaining chip, especially if he is actually the Mule.
Theory time. Tinfoil hat on. You just inspired this thought. So when you said Beta, is using him as a bargaining chip, obviously, I don't know if she's going to kind of offer him to either the Empire side, Foundation side, or kind of leverage his presence and information, or just the access to him in some way. And I'm wondering if, let's say that she convinces Empire that, hey, we have this inside knowledge that
he's going to go Foundation.
Okay, doesn't matter. Let's say that she wants to present him to Foundation, right? She just waltzes him into their inner chamber, even to the vault, not knowing that that's the Mule itself, and the Mule, being Magnifico, just immediately asserts his powers of persuasion and convinces all the higher ups in whatever one of the two organizations that he has now very easily infiltrated by doing nothing really. Yeah. To really do what he wants. So I think that would be
really interesting.
if any of the screenwriters are listening and watching this podcast and it's not too late to rewrite the back half of the season, if that isn't what happens, just saying, I think that would be kind of cool. But yes, I do agree with you. Assuming that conspiracy does not happen, I still agree with you that storyline is really cool. And I've given it a lot of thought this week, especially after one of our viewers, had a little theory of their own. I think the ship could still be afloat. Somebody said that, Demerzel arrived at the Beggar shortly after Dawn ejected into space. She could probably still track his nanites. Not out of the realm of possibility that her ship could have picked him up, and it just kind of keeping him nice and safe. I'm not saying there wouldn't be a lot of tension in that first reunion between Gale and Dawn, but
I do love a good enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
Everybody out there is just screaming, being like, "She's with Pritchard."
This is her Dawn era. This is her Dawn era. This is a life of a Mentalis girl. But anyways, I can't wait to find out what happens in this episode. You can't wait to find out what happens in this episode. When we were queuing this episode up, it's a shorter episode, and in the past, historically, not just for Foundation, but in literally everything, like Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, Westworld, whatever, it seems like the shorter episodes, honestly, are the ones that have the craziest shit. Yeah, either they're jam-packed or they just have just wild stuff happening. Yeah, I'm really excited to see, and just can't wait to watch. If you're enjoying this reaction so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and checking out some of our other videos. Also, if you have any ideas for any movies or shows that you would enjoy watching us react to, please leave those ideas in the comments below. But for now, you ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Night after night, the same face haunting me. That man on Calgon.
The one in the club.
Pritchard. I touched his mind. He was like me. A name to go with the face that troubles my sleep.
Brutal that's what kicked off his obsession with Gale.
I have to find Gildonic before she finds me. I have to destroy her. Even if I have to burn everything to do it.
That's gonna be...
Where is he? Maintenance airlock 17B suffered an explosive decompression. 12 seconds later, Dawn's nanite stopped transmitting his vitals. He died for you. Or because of you.
I mean, I don't trust anything that Demerzel's saying.
Yeah.
I raised him! I watched him.
But she's pretty pissed. So maybe?
Well, especially that Dawn. She really liked that Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, Demerzel with some Matrix skills.
Oh, she doesn't know.
I assumed Dr. Selden informed you I was a robot. I see I was mistaken. You will tell me everything, Miss Dornick. How Dawn came to be your instrument. Why you setting him this task. And why I shouldn't end your life this instant.
Oh, shit, man. Whew. Okay, well, that was a lot to unpack there already.
Uh-oh. What you doing, Maggie?
Don't be frightened.
Oh, that's just weird. I don't like that.
Will the Foundation take me away from you?
No. You and I. We're good at making people love us.
Didn't he say, because you will love me, like in one of those earlier episodes? Yeah. I just can't discount him yet.
Chaser, this is Warden Fallon Greer. Do not approach unless authorized. Repeat, do not approach. Comply or you will be met with force.
Crises keep
Threats
happening.
detected. Chaser weapons inadequate for defense.
Uh-oh.
Warden Greer, we're here at the behest of Captain Pritchard.
Pritchard's in jail.
They don't know the dynamics that Pritchard's kind of on the bad side.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna just throw him in jail.
Yeah, I've kind of, I don't want to say I've forgotten about Pritchard, but I mean, I feel like his moment's still to come.
Oh, definitely.
Later on, you know.
Definitely.
Well, actually, so far his biggest contribution is
These guys.
letting the mule find Gale.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Randu.
Do we know this history behind the two?
No.
Yes, you brought this all down on me. Now, why you picked him? All I asked your nephew to do was look pretty and get me in a door. We both think Ember's out of his depth. Truce?
You're the one who got the dizzies on your mission and ran away, remember? That's why you're locked in here, being rude to us when all we did was what you couldn't. And you know...
I like her.
Yeah, just dropping facts.
Would you work against the mule? Magnifico?
I only play to eat and live another hollow day. I would gladly play for another purpose. Yeah.
If he's not secretly the mule, I feel for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Not without her. Not without my lady, her pet, and leader Uncle Randu.
Pet.
Greases the wheels. I'll deal with you all at once.
Pritchard's like, dude, come
I
on,
know.
man. He's like, I facilitated all this.
Yeah. Micah Jen.
Dave's another character that I know it's only been one episode, but he was at the beginning of last episode.
And then he was
then
out until the
kind
very
of got
end.
lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
What's this?
Sweet from the Michael farms. Every one of them tastes different. Trouble is, sometimes you get one that tastes better than anything, and you can't have it again.
What's this? It's like the beans in Harry Potter.
The Birdie Bots every flavor beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be devastating to get something that's incredible to just never be able to taste it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a box.
Did he bring money with him, hopefully? Like, did he even think about that?
I have no idea. I'm sure he grabbed a few valuables on his way out.
Hello? Can I help you? Do we know each other?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Uh-oh. Not the reaction he was looking for.
Harry knew you were a robot. How long did he know?
From the moment we met, he knew. I do not know how.
The whole time I thought he was playing to the Cleons, but he was making the Foundation's case directly to you.
He had already made his case. Dr. Selden correctly argued that the formation of the Foundation and the preservation of Empire were not mutually exclusive goals. At least not in the short term. My memories were used to complete his dataset. To finish the model, he needed more data. I provided it.
What?
I mean, I guess it makes sense because she's 16,000 years old.
Any competent engineer builds in redundancy. The Cleons have backups. Why wouldn't the Foundation?
Oh, so she doesn't even know.
No.
You're saying the shadows are you?
The makeup of the second foundation's different. We're not blind like the first foundation. We have access to the math like you, but we also have certain aptitudes. Telepathy, extrasensory perception.
Is the mule one of you?
No, he's like us, but he's malignant. His abilities are far beyond anything we can do. He can convert people, rewrite their behavior. I can't. If you were human, I might be able to, but
There may be a way. But I doubt you'll enjoy it.
That's never a great thing to hear.
Especially from Demerzel.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
I think our situation...
He's coming here. The mule. Marion Burr, he's coming for Foundation and Empire. Told me himself. But I've looked into the mule's eyes, and there is nothing in him but cruelty and want.
They focused on Magnifico.
Yeah.
They said that.
Selden is going to appear, and when he does, he might end up talking about the choices you make right here, in this moment.
Just listen to Magnifico play. That'll do for a start.
All right. The leadership of the Foundation will listen some. My brigadiers, my commanders, everyone who matters.
I don't know, man. What did I say at the start of the episode?
I know.
Torn and Beta just brought him into what the guys say. Everyone that matters.
In one of my previous capacities, I was required to interrogate various human subjects. I can extrude filaments from my body and access your brain.
Oh my god, that sounds so fucking bad.
Sounds unpleasant.
Oh.
There's an old Foundation saying. Selden helps those who help themselves. As Magnifico played his way into the leadership's hearts, the moons reached orbital resonance and the eclipse began.
This is being like narrated. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
This is...
For the first time, the competing factions within the Foundation were unified by the gravity of the moment. They finally understood, deep in their bones, how the mule's powers can be amplified with the Visisonar in his position. But without it, he is vulnerable.
Or does he have it?
Right.
Oh, these are for you.
Are they the sweets?
Oh, I think so. I thought it was a ferret for a second.
No, he gave that to the kids.
What do you remember?
You choosing me? Feel transferred back here?
Nothing else?
He's like, fuck you, Demerzel.
Yeah.
Put this behind your ear.
What is it?
It's all the time they stole from you. All your memories.
Wait, I don't...
I stole them back from our memoriam. For you. So, I did. I threw out the rules for you, and we lived together, and you loved me.
Oh.
You did. And we had plans. I was gonna come here with you. We were going to live out a very dark time in the galaxy. Right here. And if you put this on, you'll find that you experienced something that must qualify as a miracle. You've met a robot.
Oh, it's kind of a...
It's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
This is
I
going to be
need to feel like
unpleasant.
I'm drowning, like I can't breathe.
That will not be a problem.
Oh, this is going to be so brutal. I'm not sure if Demerzel can enjoy, but she's going to enjoy it.
Oh, she seems like she's enjoying this already.
Oh, Is something changing?
Yeah.
Where is the second foundation? The place you made your home and pinned your hopes.
Come on, Demerzel.
Is that Trantor?
Yeah.
Or Mycogen?
It looked like it might be Mycogen, actually.
Hi.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure out where the battle happens. I just don't have enough points of reference.
I do. That was Trantor.
Hmm.
The Imperial Library.
Hmm.
Have you ever gone further? Beyond the moment of quantum decoherence?
I've tried. There's nothing. After that point, there's nothing. Just black.
I want to see it.
You wanna do that again?
I love that I phrased it as a suggestion. Look at me being nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Is she in a black hole?
I don't know.
I wonder what's causing all this stuff.
Oh.
She like short-circuited.
Yeah. Oh no. That's convenient.
Yeah. To have that on hand.
Jesus.
I suffered a system failure and cycled through a heart reboot, which resulted in a localized EMP. After I recovered, I discovered your heart had stopped and was forced to perform a defibrillation.
So we died and saw nothing.
Both statements are inaccurate. A cardiac arrest is not death. And there was something. Some gravitational waves emanating from a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes like because like everything gets
So are
sucked
they gonna
in.
destroy Trantor?
Well, that's where the vision was, but
Yeah.
I don't. But that is where the black. Well, actually, I don't even know where the black hole weapon is. I don't think it's on Trantor. I think it's somewhere else. Maybe?
Yeah.
And they just activate it remotely.
I have no idea.
You purged the logs, but based on the fuel reports, we think you might have gone to the far end of the Scutum Centaur's arm. But space is big.
Wherever did you go, Captain?
You're working for someone. You knew about the mule before anyone else, and more to the point, you knew how dangerous he was. How? Who warned you? And who are you really serving?
This guy's like sharper than I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was dumb, but he's actually very good.
Yeah.
I bet you he's gonna break out though, because there was the whole thing when he first got put in there where she was like, "Don't even try it. Like, I know how to keep you in there." But I'm guessing everybody's gonna go listen to Harry, so nobody's gonna be there watching him. So he's gonna break out.
Well, I'm a little bit worried that, I mean, he might be in a good spot. I'm worried that like something's gonna happen to the vault.
What is...
I didn't know what else to do.
You called someone. Who did you...
Get away from her!
Oh.
Shit, dude.
Look, I am not here.
We knew something was wrong the moment a Clavager was seen entering the city.
If I ever told you I loved you, it's because I was scared of you. Never could have loved you.
Oh.
She's my life mate.
Huh. Days like, oh my gosh, the decisions I've made to get here.
Yeah.
So here's another thing of mine. In a lot of episodes where a lot of crazy stuff happens, they'll introduce something at the very beginning of the episode and not like talk about it or just completely forget about it the rest of the episode. They showed the mule for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he's been conspicuously absent this entire time.
Yeah.
And there's just been like an ominous like
feeling.
Undercurrent regarding all of this. I'm a little bit worried, I'm not gonna lie to you, about what's about to happen. Like Magnifico is in the vault with Selden and everybody, and
But what about the mule? The mule, Dr. Selden. The Foundation and the traitors have agreed to a ceasefire so we can fight him. We know he's important.
He doesn't know.
We know he is.
What is the mule?
Who just pulled that out?
Answer is already here.
Walden, what is this?
I'm not controlling it.
Alas, the architect, tucked away like a tortoise hiding in his shell.
The Black Tongue!
While you've been pontificating down there, I've been proliferating up here.
Those are our own ships, firing on each other.
because again, this Foundation didn't know about the other. Yeah.
Help us!
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling a little tickled.
Okay, maybe I don't know if Magnifico's the mule anymore.
It's the null field. Selden's putting it back up.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. I'd want to stay in there.
I know.
Or keep
Like, can I just pass out in here and see what happens? Like,
You have given me much to consider, Miss Dornick.
Will you help us?
You have successfully made the case for what you've characterized as visions. But until these future events come to pass, I have no way of proving whether these are actual premonitions or simply hallucinations.
Well, thank you for the honesty, I
Right.
guess.
Galaxies awash with transmission. The mule has attacked New Terminus. He will have commandeered the Foundation's Whisper Fleet, which means he could be on Trentor's doorstep in a heartbeat.
Shit.
Pritch, it's me. If you can answer me, please just tell me you're safe.
oh. I think you're right that he's in the safest place right now.
Yeah, well... What, Pritchard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rita? Hey.
Oh, is the Foundation taken off? Damn.
Where's Magnifico?
I don't know, but where do you even run to? I thought I saw Magnifico still in the field.
Yeah.
And it's a hell of a scene.
All right. Not as much like action as I think I was maybe expecting this one to be, but it was still another pretty big episode. I loved Demerzel and Gale. Demerzel took so much pleasure out of being like, this is going to be awful. But it actually was beneficial because you saw some of like the math in the Prime Radiant fix itself after Demerzel got a little bit more information. So I think that that's really interesting that it filled some gaps there. I'm actually really sad for Day. I know that usually, you know, he's not the best guy and he's made some poor choices, but that was actually really, really sad to see her reject him like that and be like, the only way I would have said that is if I was afraid of you. And I feel like he's trying to be a good person in his own like weird way.
I feel like he's just trying to live his life, you know, and yeah, I question, I don't know if Song, before she had her memories wiped, like actually cared for him. I think so.
I thought so,
but I'm not sure, especially if like she had that life mate. But that could have also been like orchestrated by Demerzel.
Sure.
So I don't know. Like I don't know. I just don't know, because like every single character in the show is so manipulative and whatever. So I don't really know. But I do agree with you. I mean, I felt bad for Day. And I don't know where he kind of goes from here. I mean, he gave up everything to go and pursue Song. So, yeah, I generally agree with you again. Good episode. A lot of stuff happened. The scenes with Gale and Demerzel, loved it. I mean, I could have watched an entire episode of them just bantering back and forth. I no longer think
Magnifico's the mule.
That Magnifico's the mule. I think this episode got real close and it teetered on that concept. And I'm just saying,
that one scene you were ready to go.
I thought when oh my god, when Ember was like, I'm gonna gather all my most important people together and we're gonna hear you play. I thought for sure, I was like, oh my gosh, I just predicted something like a huge plot point here.
I'm basically the Prime Radiant.
I'm basically the Prime Radiant. Yeah, I'm the N Radiant. And I think that still would have been awesome. Again, I don't know exactly how this is going to play out, but I feel like my way could have been better. But I don't know. We'll see. We still have some episodes left to go.
It still could be the case. I mean, Magnifico played and then all of these things happened.
Yeah, it's just because
unlikely, but
yeah,
I'm trying to give you a little.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard because again, like the mule, the guy who is that's like presented as the mule is the one that's having these visions. So how can Magnifico be the mule and have the visions in another body unless he's so like closely connected with that other person? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the visions aren't necessarily connected to the mind control. Those are two different things. Well, like they're two different powers potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that maybe we just have to take it at face value.
I don't think Magnifico's the mule, so okay, I'm just
that's fair.
Trying
yeah,
to...
look, I think that we'll take it. I think I'm ready to. Okay, tinfoil hat is officially off. I'm ready to accept the fact that Magnifico is not the mule, but rather he is an important instrument in enhancing of the mule and his powers. And in that case, if that's what the people believed, I personally would have handled that very differently. Specifically, not to get a little dark here, but I probably would have Magnifico, and I would have destroyed the shit out of that instrument. Well, I mean, if you're telling me that this guy like significantly enhances like the mule's powers, who you are claiming is going to destroy the galaxy, I'm like, bet. Cool. Let me let me handle this real quick. So
I have a solution to that.
Yeah. So again, I would have handled it differently, and maybe in the real world that would have been handled differently. But plot and story, like you got to have something to write about. So, but yeah, and it was really. One of my favorite scenes of this one was the ending, to kind of see Harry Seldon humbled a bit. He is always, especially the digitized Harry Seldon or whatever you want to call him, that is, you know, he just thinks like it feels like he's getting a little too like into
cocky.
himself. Yeah, like pretty pompous, pretty like like I'm gonna come out during like an eclipse and no sooner.
The showman side of it.
The showman side of it, just like he walks in, he's like sauntering about, and then people are like, okay, that's cool, dude, but like, what the fuck do we do about the mule? And he's just like, I didn't talk about an animal.
Where's
like,
the
what are you
mule?
talking? Like, what are you talking about? And then shit hits the fan at that point, and it was kind of.
And he just bows out.
Yeah, I mean, you could just tell he's like, I am in danger.
I'm in danger!
That also makes me think that the other Harry, the one that escaped, I think in the first episode or second episode, I forget, with is it Calais? Into
I don't know if he escaped or if he just actually like moved on.
I don't know. It's like it moved into like they both like went into this like window thing, and he was gone, or this alternate dimension. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe that will get resolved.
Yeah.
But this was another like great episode, and again, it looks like shit's hitting the fan on New Terminus. That was such a crazy, that was such a crazy, like when you sit and think about it, comment from Demerzel where she just kind of pauses and is like, the mule has like that's taken control of New Terminus. He could be at Foundation's doorstep any second with that fleet, which is Trantors. Yeah, that's wild. Makes you also think that if you were an Empire, because you're dealing with Foundation for this long, I would hope that you would have some like defenses to that.
Well,
but
Dusk didn't buy into the mule stuff, and now it's just Dusk. So I don't know. I don't know if he has any defenses about that, or if he thought that this was just overblown and ridiculous, or if, you know, Demerzel was doing some stuff behind the scenes, knowing that maybe there was some weird stuff. But it doesn't sound like she fully understood the mule and the mule's role in the math, because that's what Gale was educating her on about the outliers and how that like screws it all up and puts these like black spots in it basically. And so I don't know if Demerzel's done anything to prepare Trantor either, and I don't believe Dusk has. I don't know that he built the you know, Foundation Death Star for the mule.
No,
I
he
think
didn't.
that was just his own, you know, his own means to an end.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna come in handy. Hopefully, maybe horribly, but who knows?
Maybe. I think it is very interesting though. Like when Demerzel, first of all, it's so cool. It's like, oh, you missed something, as if it's this like casual, like you missed a period in the sentence. Oh yeah, you just didn't happen to hear 6 octaves below middle C or whatever the fuck she said. That
was
like
64.
Yeah, that can like capture the wavelengths of like a black hole. It's like, oh my bad.
Oh my bad, your human ears are so inadequate.
Yeah.
Like.
But like that's cool how she could identify that was present. And when you think about it, I mean, again, I'll be honest, guys, I don't really know shit about black holes. I know the stuff that probably most people know. Like they like get light, they bring it in, you can't escape the event horizon, whatever. So I think that could be interesting of why the Prime Radiant like isn't showing anything else, because like one or more black holes might be enveloping the galaxy, or like the populations or the people that are the most relevant in it. I don't know, but I think it's an interesting kind of parameter or metric to kind of keep in mind as we proceed to the next few episodes. And I'm looking forward to watching more. If you've enjoyed this reaction, please consider subscribing to our channel and checking out some of our other videos. But for now, bye.